Hello YouTubers and fellow hams. Well, here I am in QLOG, and I wanted to talk to you about one of the features or functions in QLOG that's really useful if you like to look for DX contacts. And that is its built-in support for DX clusters. What are DX clusters? In short, a DX cluster is a server running on a machine somewhere that takes in reports from receiving stations of DX contacts that they have heard, and then it echoes those reports out to all the connected users that are monitoring the DX cluster. So it's very useful. Anybody that spots a station and uploads that spot will be alerting everybody else that, hey, this station is on this frequency right now. Go out and try to work them. Here is a website called dxcluster.info, and I will put this link in the video description below. And this gives you a lot of information about DX clusters, but it also gives you information about software you can use to monitor DX clusters. If we go here to the DX software, you can see that there's quite a few programs here. There's also telnet options. Telnet is a terminal connection across the internet to a server or system. It's just like sitting on that system at a console. If we go here to the telnet directory, you'll see that there are hundreds and hundreds of servers out there providing DX cluster spots. There's so many of them. I don't know. I guess people just like to run it for fun. But there's many options. Now, if we try to connect to one of these, I'm going to go here to the USA section, and I'm just going to pick one. K1EU. Let's pick this guy. Okay, he's in Scarborough, Maine. If I click on him, it's going to open a terminal, and it's going to connect to that cluster with Telnet. So I'll hit this open KTelnet service, and here is our DX cluster we just got into. It wants me to enter my call sign. Okay, I did. Well, that's weird. It wanted me to enter it twice, but okay. So now we're connected, and if we look down here, you'll see spots starting to pop up. So here is a spot posted by DO5DT on 15 meters. YB2 CZV was just heard, sending a 73. Here's some more spots popping in here. M05N reports that RC5Z is currently on 3616.2 megahertz, running single sideband. So this gives you a lot of information about those sites. Now we can connect, let me close this. We can connect to the DX cluster in QLOG, and it's very useful. So this is the QLOG window. Now if you look over here, this band map window that's open, this shows us the area of the band that we are currently tuned into. I have connected QLOG to my ICOM 705. To connect to the DX cluster, I'm going to come up here to the window, and I'm going to come down to DX cluster, and that'll bring the cluster up. We're not presently connected. Here's where you can choose your DX cluster that you want to connect to. I'm using hamqth.com :7300, which is the port. You could find the connection information for the different DX cluster servers over here on the DX cluster info page. Let's look at that one that we just connected to, K1EU. If you can see right here, K1EU.ddns.net is his address. So you could find a DX cluster server here on the DX cluster info page under the telnet directory, and you could get its address. And then if we go back to QLOG, here in the DX cluster window, you would put that address in right here. Now I've got hamqth.com. You can pick any one you want. And if I hit connect, it's going to connect to that cluster, and these spots are going to start updating in real time. But what's really nice with QLOG is that down here in the band map, any spots that come through that are relevant to where we are tuned are going to appear here. So let's go to 20 meters. There's always a lot of activity on 20 meters. Okay, I just switched the radio to 20 meters. You can see our frequency updated. I'm presently on 14.2 megahertz. And if there are any spots that come through, which hopefully there will be soon, we'll see them here. Oh, there's one. Right there. IZ1ZJO. And if we hover over that, we get the information from the spot. He's on 14.338 megahertz. He's using phone. Now, if I click on him, it's going to tune my radio to that frequency. And it's also going to plot him on the map. I'm here in southwest Arizona. He's over here in Italy. Look at that. And I have now tuned to his frequency, 14.338 megahertz, and I could try to listen for him. And I'm not hearing him. That's okay. But that's how it works. And this is really nice. If you're in QLOG and you're browsing around on the bands and you want to hunt some DX, enable this DX cluster, hit connect, and then you can actually close this window if you don't want to see all these spots rolling by distracting you. It still stays connected, and any spots that appear in the band you're on will appear over here in this band map. There's another one, IQ6QO/portable, and he is currently running a phone on 14.320. Let's see if we can hear him. I'll click. Over here you can see my radio's frequency just changed. He's also in Italy, and I don't think I can hear him. Just barely. Yep, that's the station that he's working right now. Okay. So that's where the DX cluster can be really nice in QLOG. Its integration can make it fun to go hunting DX stations. For UNR, I wonder what that call is.
Whiskey 0, Alpha Mike Papa.
America 3 Lima, you 59.
Yeah, there he is. I hear him.
Thank you, good luck. Full United Nations Radio.
Whiskey 0, Alpha Mike Papa.
And you can hear people trying to work him. Now, he's not even tickling my S meter. I have an S0 noise floor out here in the desert, and he's not tickling my S meter. But this is early morning, too. The band is just starting to open up. Anyway, that's the DX cluster integration in QLOG. I just wanted to show this to you guys because it's really fun if you want to go hunting DX stations to connect to the cluster and then just watch for spots to appear over here in the band map. And maybe you can work some DX and get some of those rare calls and rare QSL cards. I hope you found that useful. DX clusters in QLOG. Pretty handy. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you in the next video.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not already a subscriber, click to subscribe. Join us on the Facebook channel for discussion about the videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please click to support me on my Patreon page.